don't burn out, quit, and shortchange because of what they do. In life, people burn out, quit, and shortchange because life makes them forget why they do it. Right? The purpose, the energy, the passion of just showing up and trying to be a better individual every single day. Better the man, better the ball player, man. I say to cats often, like, bro, what's your process for progress? Like, what's your process for progress every single day in terms of trying to grow? In the book Atomic Habits, there's this thing called the aggregation of marginal gain, right? Simultaneously, there's a term called Kaizen. And what both of them mean, when you interconnect them, it's just waking up every single day and looking for the gaps. And does that mean perfection? No. Everybody gonna slip up, make mistakes, cool, right? It's not perfection. It's just having the courage to press for growth.
Good morning, man. So welcome to another day in my life video as a cybersecurity analyst. Today I'm gonna try to make my video a little different. Instead of just showing like workout and morning routine, I'm gonna show y'all as much as possible of what I do in a day. But really, it's going to be sitting at a desk, and I will tell y'all what I'm doing, but I can't like show my screen. So there was a lot of feedback that I got from my previous videos is you want to know like what I'm actually doing. You know what I'm saying? I can explain it to you, but I can't just show you the information because, you know, it's sensitive company IP, so I can't really just show you the stuff. So, but I can like explain to you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'll be doing today. It'll be a day in my life. Right now, I don't know if you can see from if you watch my previous videos, I'm in a different location. Right now I'm in Savannah, Georgia. So came down here, but I'm still working. I work fully remote, so I can work from anywhere. So yeah, gonna get this day started. Like, subscribe. Let's go. Every morning I be needing, I don't need it, but I prefer to have some coffee to start off my day. But yeah, man, I've been reading the comments and responding to my last video. As y'all heard this morning when I was telling y'all like I want to make the day just about what I do for work. So I'm gonna try to do that as best as possible, as best I can, just because I say best as I can, just because, you know, a lot of stuff I'm not going to be able to just show, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be really talking a lot and talking through it of what I'm doing throughout the day. So I got about 4 or 5 big tasks that I need to do on my to-do list. So the first one would be I have to create dashboard report for vulnerability management. I go more in depth in that when I'm doing it. I have to send that out and make sure it's correct and sent to the right people. It goes all the way up to the C-suite. So the C-suite is like the CEO, the CFO, the CISO, the CIO. So all the C's, everyone gets it and looks at it. So and they really do look at it. So I'm responsible for sending that out. Then I want to I have a meeting for flow charts for exception processes. So I became okay with working Visio, so I know how to do the flow charts and the Visio charts. So that's what I do on my team. Like a lot of people come to me to do the flow charts for like different processes. So whether that's how software is being created, how just certain different tasks on how it's created and how we go about it. So uh, we have a meeting about that, and then I want to make any corrections from that meeting to the flow charts for them to get them set out. And then the last thing I want to do is get the risk register up to date and risk added. I have a lot of risk to add to the risk register, and I have to send out risk register reviews on the risk because I have a meeting next week for on the risk register. So I want to make sure I'm good for that for next week. So I think the biggest thing when you get into this career, you just need to set yourself up for success. Yeah, man, it's like you gotta just want it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all what I do in a day. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It's pretty early in the morning, so yeah, we finna get into it. So like, comment, subscribe. Peace. So like I said earlier this morning, I'm in the Airbnb. I'm currently in Savannah, Georgia, for my niece's birthday. And yeah, so I picked this room just because it had been set up and I was going to work. And it's kind of isolated down here by myself. Everybody is upstairs. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get to work. I'm trying to explain what I'm doing throughout the day. I can't show too much on screen. Like, I know there's a lot of comments saying how they want to see the actual work on the screen. Can't do that. I just can't do that. Maybe down the road I would do like lab environments and set up and show you like, little stuff, basic stuff that you'll need to know in GRC. Um, but when you get into lab environments, it's more so of, I guess you can do labs for GRC as well, but it's not as technical as if you would do an InfoSec analyst role or a cybersecurity engineer role or something like that. So, um, yeah, and I'm currently in school for enterprise networks and cloud computing, so I probably can incorporate some of those labs and some of those study times when I'm doing that stuff. So, um, there's something else I keep in mind to show like what I'm learning, explaining it, and studying it, because it might be somebody else out there that's studying the same thing. So I'm finna set up my desk. Really just gotta plug in my charger, iPad and stuff, and then we'll get the day started. Let's go. And man, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna show y'all as much as possible. I'm gonna check in as much as possible to show y'all what I'm doing. Um, yeah, let's go. Let's go. So I know this is probably a terrible angle. I might need to sit it up right here, but just want to do a quick check-in. So when I start my mornings, on Fridays, I had to send out some reports. Basically, the reports are on vulnerability management, where we stand, the vulnerability dashboards, and putting the data from the vulnerability dashboards that we have set in place into a report for C-suite execs to be able to understand where we sit with vulnerability management. So in the report, it's going to give percentages of our overall risk score. It's going to give like the updates on like what we have upcoming in vulnerability management. It gives I'm trying to think. I'm just waking up for it. It gives the criticalities of the vulnerabilities that's in our environment. So the dashboard basically just puts in less technical terms so it can be delivered to people that's outside of the IT space but needs to know like where we currently sit. And like I said, it goes to the C-suite, so it goes to the CIO, the CISO, the CFO, the CE. So all these people lay their eyes on this report. So it's important for me to put it in a way for them to understand and not so technical. So that's what I do on Friday mornings. I create that report. It's kind of routine now. So and I get that sent out. So that's the first thing we're gonna do this morning. I might do a checklist on what I need to do this morning. Not this morning, but today on the screen. That might be a good thing. So that's the first thing we'll get done. We'll get that done. And yeah, so I can't show you guys that. That's something I can't show you because it has sensitive information. It has our vulnerabilities and stuff in it. So I can't show you guys that, but yeah, that's the first thing I'm gonna do this morning. That's one of my tasks. That's one of the things that you'll deal with if you're on the risk side of GRC, governance, risk, and compliance. So if you're on the risk side of GRC, then that's one of the things you'll do is like vulnerability management and vulnerability. So. Do so I got my numbers and stuff in place. Now I'm gonna just create the report. Yeah, so it's only 8:30 right now. I should be done with this by 9. I do need some coffee, so I might go get some coffee. And yeah, let me see what the nearest gas station is. In the finish of this report, got my numbers and stuff done. Now I have to put the report together, and what that means is I have to type it up. And put the numbers in relatable fashion. So like for example, I'll say this decreased by this increased by this was the driving factor in this score increasing. So that's mainly what I do. Just relating the information, not relating, building the information to where someone that's not technical can understand like, oh, this number increased because of this. What can we do about getting this addressed? So yeah. Um, you finna finish it up? Yeah. Go get some coffee. So. just sent out my report for the morning. So I did my peer review. Waiting on them to send it back. And then yeah, I sent it out to everyone once my peer review is done. Now, next on the list, I have. What time is my meeting? So next on my list, I'm gonna be working to get risk register reviews templates set up. So Monday I can just send them out, just mass send those out. Yeah, and then I have a meeting at 12 to. What is this? Oh yeah, I have a meeting at 12 to go over some stuff that I do on Visio to make a Visio diagram. And then lunch after that. So I do need some coffee. I might just make me some coffee that they got in there, but they don't have no cream or sugar or nothing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm done with. I just got back from lunch. Only got just something quick to eat. And now I'm about to finish creating the email templates to send out Monday. Most of the time, I'm not gonna send stuff out Friday because at the end of the week, people are not gonna check their email as much, and it's after lunchtime. So if I would have done and sent them out in the morning, this morning, then it would have been good. But I'm just gonna have them ready to be sent out Monday. So, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. Make those templates. And yeah. So, and then I'll fill out some stuff on the risk register. And then that'll be my Friday for real. Oh, I had to make some changes to the Visio chart because I did attend that meeting. So I attended that meeting. As you guys can see, I had to go put on the jacket because it was cold in here. But I attended the meeting. You'll see it earlier. But yeah, so let's check out the list, and then yeah, I just finished. I'm gonna try to make the changes to the Visio charts, get those sent out to the team, and then two, I will do email templates. And three, just a bonus if I finish with that before I'm done is finish adding risk to the risk register, new risk to the risk register that I'm supposed to add. So yeah, those are the three things that we're doing on the second half of the day. So let's get started. Yeah. So boom. Just finished with work for the day. I worked a little over at 6 o'clock, but I wanted to get to a stopping point. I do be working sometimes throughout the weekend just because I like to set myself up for success for the next week. But yeah, it's been a day in the life. Like, just because you work fully remote don't mean like you're not doing work. Like, I know that's like a lot of how people come off and perceive it. A lot of times you'll be sitting at the desk or standing at the desk and really working, man. Like you have stuff to do, you have tasks to get done, you have commitments that you have to fulfill, and job duties you have to fulfill. So yes, you can work from anywhere. So like right now I'm in Savannah, Georgia. You can work from anywhere. The last past 2 weeks I've been working from North Carolina. I'm based in Birmingham, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So I can work. I can take my work anywhere, but you still have to work. So it's not like if you feel like you can get into this field and you can do it whatever you want to do. Nah, you still have work to get done. Now, don't get me wrong. It's very flexible. You will have, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of time to like right now, like we have unlimited PTO. So it's not a limit on how much PTO I can take as long as I get my job done and I'm like not abused in a PTO. So yeah, you have your perks, but just know you're gonna be working. But that's my day. If you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe. You know, a lot of stuff that I do I can't like show on the screen, but you know, I try to bring y'all into my life, show y'all what I do. So yeah, man, this was my day from 8 to 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? In here, it is on my computer, working. You know what I'm saying? Going and doing my thing. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.